the silence they tried to bury. Rain lashed the winding streets of Uremba, a town where whispers outran the storm. In a modest home by the bustling market, 18-year-old Amara sat on her bed, eyes fixed on the worn floorboards. Her vibrant laughter, once a melody that echoed through the lanes, had faded into a heavy silence after that night. Amara was known for her fearless spirit. She dreamed of becoming a nurse, healing hearts and bodies without prejudice. But in Uremba, courage could be a fragile thing when weighed against a dangerous truth. One Amara carried like a stone in her chest. One evening, returning from the community library, she never reached home. Hours later, she stumbled through the door, clothes tattered, eyes red from tears. Her family stood frozen, understanding without words what had happened. In Uremba, such truths were buried to shield the family's honor. The next morning, Amara's mother marched to the police station. The officer met her with a cold, unyielding stare. "You have evidence?" he asked. "Her testimony," her mother answered. "That's not evidence," he replied, dismissing her with a wave back to the papers. A file was opened, only to gather dust on a neglected shelf. The man Amara accused was a nephew of a powerful politician. Witnesses turned blind overnight. Those who could speak chose silence. Soon, the town's whispers turned vicious. Why was she out so late? Did she know him? The same neighbors who once lauded her work at the health clinic now cast her as the guilty one. But Amara refused to be silenced. She poured her pain into an online journal, writing not just of her own ordeal, but of other girls whose stories were stifled at the police desk. Her word spread, first a ripple, then a torrent. A survivor from the capital reached out, then another. Soon, a chorus of voices joined her, all chanting the same truth. The system was broken. 3 years later, Amara's case reached a courtroom packed with lawyers, reporters, and onlookers waiting for her to crumble. The defense tore into her. "Why didn't you scream louder? Why didn't you fight harder?" Her voice was steady, cutting through their accusations. "I'm still fighting. That's why I stand here." The judge declared insufficient evidence, and the man walked free. Amara didn't weep. She left the courthouse with the same resolve she entered with, knowing she wasn't alone anymore. 5 years on, Amara's name echoed far beyond Uremba. She had built an organization offering free legal aid to survivors, forcing dusty case files back into the light. She spoke at universities, addressed parliaments, and trained journalists to report with dignity. Her case hadn't delivered the justice she once envisioned, but it ignited a movement no one could hush. Justice isn't always a gavel's fall. Sometimes it's the truth's echo refusing to fade.